Everything reminds me even now. Rain on the glass, a song on the radio. I don't fight it, don't know how. I let it pass through me and go. A strip of blue across the sky, a stranger's laugh that lands like yours. I used to think that time would close the door, but it keeps it cracked and that works for now. Maybe reminders aren't the enemy. Maybe they're proof it really happened. Maybe I don't need to be free of every little thing. Everything reminds me and that's alright. The coffee shop, the corner of the street. Everything reminds me day and night. But it's turning soft, turning sweet. Everything reminds me less like gold, more like a photo in my coat. Everything reminds me, and soon it won't hit so hard when I close my eyes. I used to brace for every trigger, every song, every scent, every place. Now I let the memory live a little bigger. Let it sit there, let it keep its face. Not every reminder means I'm falling back. Sometimes it just means I remember clear. Sometimes love doesn't even fade like that. It just changes shape and stays near. Maybe reminders aren't the enemy. Maybe they're proof it really happened. Maybe I don't need to be free of every little thing. Everything reminds me and that's alright. The coffee shop, the corner of the street. Everything reminds me day and night. But it's turning soft, turning sweet. Everything reminds me less like a wound, more like a photo in my coat. Everything reminds me, and soon it won't hit so hard when I close my eyes. Maybe I don't need it to stop. Maybe I just need it to be kind. Maybe every memory that drops can feel like something I can keep in mind. Everything reminds me and I smile now. The rain, the song, the corner of the street. Everything reminds me and somehow that's become the kindest company I keep. Everything reminds me love not lost. Everything reminds me slow and low. Everything reminds me without a cost. I've made peace with what I know. Everything reminds me softly now. Everything reminds me, and I'm alright somehow. Ceiling fan spins my whole orbit. 3 blades tracing where you used to sit. I count the rotations till I forget how long it's been since the light went dim. Round and round in the same slow line. Marking time, I don't want to mind. Nothing moves except this quiet spin. Nothing changes, nothing lets me in. Spinning slow above my head, circling everything left unsaid. Ceiling fan orbit round and round. The only motion in this house, this town, spinning slow. I don't look away. watching the blades eat up the day. Ceiling fan orbit, quiet and true, the closest thing I have to moving on from you. Sometimes I turn it off at night just to feel the stillness, feel it right. But the silence gets too loud to keep, so I turn it back on so I can sleep. 3 blades cutting through the dark, leaving nothing, leaving just a mark of moving without going anywhere. Kinda like this year, kinda like this year. Spinning slow above my head, circling everything left unsaid. Ceiling fan orbit round and round, the only motion in this house, this town. Spinning slow, I don't look away, watching the blades eat up the day. Ceiling fan orbit, quiet and true, the closest thing I have to moving on from you. Round and round, round and round. Ceiling fan orbit, the only sound. The kettle's dented on one side from the day I dropped it. Didn't cry, still it whistles just the same. A little crooked like my name. Some mornings I forget it's there, fill it up without a care. Then I see the dent installed. Remember dropping, remember it all. Dented kettle whistling slow, still makes the tea, still lets me know that broken things can still get by, still make the sound they're meant to try. Dented kettle on the stove, a little bent, a little worn, a little slow, but it still works and so do I. Dented whistling getting by. Could've bought a new one, didn't bother. Something about the dent I'd rather keep around to just remind that I'm still working, still fine. It sits there crooked on the rack every morning, giving something back. A little steam, a little heat, a small routine that keeps me on my feet. Dented kettle whistling slow, still makes the tea, still lets me know that broken things can still get by, still make the sound they're meant to try. Dented kettle on the stove, a little bent, a little worn, a little slow, but it still works and so do I. Dented whistling getting by. Whistling slow, whistling still. Dented kettle getting by, and I will too. Wallpaper peeling slow above my bed, roses fading into something less red. I never fixed it, never cared, just watched the pattern disappear. Corner curling more each week, nothing dramatic, nothing bleak, just just a slow unraveling of the walls. The kind of quiet nobody calls. Peeling slow, peeling soft, the roses losing all their color. Peeling slow up in the loft of a room that's fading like no other. I could tape it, I could fix the tear, but I like watching how it goes. Peeling slow, it isn't fear, it's just the quietest thing I know. Found the pattern when we moved in. Thought it was ugly way back then. Now I kinda love the way it fades. Kinda love the shapes it makes. A little water stained by the sill, a little torn but hanging still. Guess that's true of most things here. Peeling slow but staying near. Peeling slow, peeling soft, the roses losing all their color. Peeling slow up in the loft of a room that's fading like no other. I could tape it, I could fix the tear, but I like watching how it goes. Peeling slow, it isn't fear, it's just the quietest thing I know. Peeling slow, roses fade. Wallpaper peeling, the quietest thing I've made. My heart's an extension cord stretched thin, plugged in somewhere I can't begin to trace back to the wall it needs. Just running loose, just running free. Winds around the room in loops, tangled up in doorway groups, reaching farther than it should, trying to reach you like I thought I could. Sometimes it sparks a little when it bends, sometimes the current's weak and thin, but still it stretches, still it sends whatever's left of me to plug back in. Extension cord heart, running long, reaching farther than it belongs. Extension cord heart, a little frayed, still it carries what little charge I've made. Extension cord heart, wound up tight, loops of wanting, loops of light. Extension cord heart, stretched too far, still trying to reach wherever you are. Could unplug it, could wind it in, keep the charge closer to my skin, but something in me keeps it out, reaching farther without a doubt. Maybe someday I'll pull it back, coil it neat, keep it on track. For now I let it stretch and bend, hoping somewhere it finds an end. Extension cord heart, running long, reaching farther than it belongs. Extension cord heart, a little frayed, still it carries what little charge I've made. Extension cord heart, wound up tight, loops of wanting, loops of light. Extension cord heart, stretched too far, still trying to reach wherever you are. Stretched too thin, stretched too far. Extension cord heart, still reaching for wherever you are. thumbprint on the glass. Didn't wipe it, let it last. Tiny proof I passed through here. Still sitting there the next morning clear. Kitchen sink and coffee rings. The fridge hum, all those ordinary things. I caught my face in the pane and looked away and left that stain. Just a thumbprint on the glass. Nothing loud, but it will last. Long after the second hand. Long after I let go of your hand. Thumbprint on the window pane. Barely seen, but still the same. Proof I was standing here. Proof I was almost near. Could clean it off with one quick sleeve, like it never got to breathe. But I let it stay a while. A small mark in a borrowed style. The kind of thing you only spot when the room is quiet and the light is not. When the blinds are halfway drawn and the whole day feels a little gone. Just a thumbprint on the glass. Nothing loud, but it will last. Long after the second hand. Long after I let go of your hand. Thumbprint on the window pane. Barely seen, but still the same. Proof I was standing here. Proof I was almost near. Later when the kettle clicked, when the screen door swung and the latch got stuck, you could trace it with a finger pad, wondering who was this and what they had. I wasn't trying to leave a sign, just didn't know how to draw a line. So I left one on the pane, a little shape, a simple name, and it says, I came in from the cold, I stood my ground and I let go. No big speech, no final scene, just a smear in between what was said, what went unsaid, what stayed hanging in the room instead. Just a thumbprint on the glass. Nothing loud, but it will last. Long after the second hand. Long after I let go of your hand. Thumbprint on the window pane. Barely seen, but still the same. Proof I was standing here. Proof I was almost near. Barely there, still remains. Thumbprint on the glass. In the morning, in the rain. Radiator hums a flat off key. Keeps the room just warm enough for me. Not a song, just a tired machine. Closest thing to company I've seen. Clicks and knocks when it first turns on. Then it settles into that same old drone. I put my socks on the heater grate. Stand there waiting for it to break, but it never does, it just leans in. Like it knows exactly where I've been. I've learned to love the crooked sound. The only warmth still hanging around. Radiator hum, keeping time with nothing but the cold outside. Radiator hum, off key and slow. The only heat this house still knows. Radiator hum, I lean in close. Let it warm the parts I need the most. Not a lullaby, not much at all. Just a hum behind the wall. Just a hum behind the wall. Some nights it clangs and wakes me up. Some nights it barely does enough. The pipes talk back in little taps, like somebody pacing in a back room map. I leave the TV on low and blue. Fold the laundry I never got to. One mug on the table, one plate in the sink. One more minute, one more drink. Outside, the porch steps hold the frost inside. I count what I can't get lost. No melody, no proper beat, just steady clicking, steady heat. Radiator hum, keeping time with nothing but the cold outside. Radiator hum, off key and slow, the only heat this house still knows. Radiator hum, I lean in close, let it warm the parts I need the most. Not a lullaby, not much at all, just a hum behind the wall. By morning it's a thinner sound, like it spent the night holding the ground. Steam in the vent, dust on the sill. Same old noise, but I hear it still. I stopped asking it to sound like more. Stop checking every pipe and door. It's not comfort, not exactly peace, just a thing that stays and lets me be. When the bills stack up on the counter edge, when I'm halfway out and back again, I put my hands near the metal brace and let that dull heat find my face. Maybe that's enough for now. A bent up hum, a hammer down, something old that never leaves, something plain enough to breathe. It doesn't fix what's gone away, doesn't talk me out of any day. But when the whole house goes quiet slow, it's the first thing I let myself know. Radiator hum, keeping time with nothing but the cold outside. Radiator hum, off key and slow, the only heat this house still knows. Radiator hum, I lean in close, let it warm the parts I need the most. Not a lullaby, not much at all, just a hum behind the wall. Humming on. Radiator hum, keeping me warm till dawn. Humming low, humming on. Same old noise, still going strong. Radiator hum. Static on
Static on channel 4 again. Used to be our show back then. Now it's just the noise I keep. Background hum to fall asleep. Turned it on out of habit tonight. Forgot it don't come in right. Just a fuzz, just a gray, but I leave it on anyway.
Static on channel 4, low and gray. Nothing on but the noise I keep. Static on channel 4, fading away. The only show that still helps me sleep. Static on channel 4, same old hush. Nothing that I need to rush. Just a room, just a screen, just the sound of a channel that don't quite come around.
Could switch it over, find something clear, but the static's easier to hear. In silence sitting in the room. Static softer than the gloom. I don't watch it, don't really try. Just let the gray light pass on by. Some nights it's the only thing that fills the quiet that lets me sleep.
Static on channel 4, low and gray. Nothing on but the noise I keep. Static on channel 4, fading away. The only show that still helps me sleep. Static on channel 4, same old hush. Nothing that I need to rush. Just a room, just a screen, just the sound of a channel that don't quite come around.
The remote sits dead by the couch, battery cover hanging out, coffee ring on the TV stand, old receipts and a rubber band. Sometimes I think I hear you laugh, cut through the snow, then it skips in half. I let it glitch, let it drift. Don't need much more than this, a little buzz, a little blur, something that don't ask for words. Midnight in a rented place, pale screen glow on my face. If I turn it off, the room gets loud. You know how every floorboard talks out loud, so I keep the set on low, let the picture lose control. One more hour, one more spin, till the static pulls me in. No answers here, no moving on, just a hum till morning comes.
Static on channel 4, low and gray. Nothing on but the noise I keep. Static on channel 4, fading away. The only show that still helps me sleep. Static on channel 4, same old hush. Nothing that I need to rush. Just a room, just a screen, just a sound of a channel that don't quite come around. Fuzz and gray, fading light. Static on channel 4, keeping me company tonight. Static on channel 4.
Till the break of day, don't say much, but it stays.
Kept a shoebox under the bed, full of ticket stubs, half unread. Never throw it out, don't know why. Guess some things I keep just to keep. Movie stubs from years ago, a folded note I used to know by heart, now just by shape and creases. Kept in pieces, kept in pieces. Old wristbands from the county fair, a bent up receipt from the hardware, a matchbook from that diner downtown. We never talked about leaving town. I don't open it when people stay, just kick it deeper out the way. Like if I leave it there enough, it'll stay a box and not say much. Shoebox under the bed, dust and all. Nothing precious, nothing tall. Just a box of what I couldn't lose. Just a box of what I'd shoebox under the bed, out of sight. Open maybe once a year at night. Nothing in there changes anymore. Just a quiet, dusty little store. A busted key in the Polaroid, the corner bent, the face half void. I know every little thing by name. Still, I put it back the same. Sometimes I pull it out and look, read it like an old worn book. Nothing shocking, nothing new, just proof of everything we knew. Then I slide it back in place, underneath the bed, out of space. Not forgotten, just put away, ready for another rainy day. There's a stub from the late show line, coffee rings on a page of mine, a note that says, don't be late. Like being late could change the fate. I laugh a little, sit on the floor, wonder what I was keeping it for. And the room gets too quiet, too slow, and I close the lid and let it go. Shoebox under the bed, dust and all. Nothing precious, nothing tall. Just a box of what I couldn't lose. Just a box of what I shoebox under the bed, out of sight. Open maybe once a year at night. Nothing in there changes anymore. Just a quiet, dusty little store. A busted key in the Polaroid, the corner bent, the face half void. I know every little thing by name. Still, I put it back the same. Maybe that's all memory is, the lid that sticks, a list of this. Paper edges, fading glue, stuff I can hold but not go through. I don't need it to mean more, just something real in a drawer, something small that made it through, and the rest of us did too. Shoebox under the bed, dust and all. Nothing precious, nothing tall. Just a box of what I couldn't lose. Just a box of what I. Shoebox under the bed, out of sight. Open maybe once a year at night. Nothing in there changes anymore. Just a quiet, dusty little store. A busted key in the Polaroid. The corner bent, the face half void. I know every little thing by name. Still, I put it back the same. Under the bed, out of sight. Shoebox full of ticket stubs. Quiet little nights. Keepsake scraps in the old blue note. Dust on the lid, but it still won't float. Under the bed, out of sight. Half a candle left on the sill, burned down slow and burning still. Wick on crooked, wax gone thin, just like everything has been. Lit it first a while ago, forgot to blow it out, you know. Now it's just a habit, just a flame, small and steady, kinda the same. Half a candle left, burning slow, the only light I like to know. Half a candle left, wax pulled around, the quietest kind of company I've found. Half a candle left, flickering thin, enough to make the dark feel less like giving in. Half a candle left, I let it stay lit, just a little longer, just a bit. Wax drips soft along the side, nothing that I try to hide. I watch it burn a little more each night, never quite enough to lose the light. Maybe when it's fully gone, I'll finally let this feeling move along. For now I watch the small flame bend, not quite ready for it to end. Half a candle left, burning slow, the only light I like to know. Half a candle left, wax pulled around, the quietest kind of company I found. Half a candle left, flickering thin, enough to make the dark feel less like giving in. Half a candle left, I let it stay lit, just a little longer, just a bit. Some nights the shadows grow so deep, secrets that my heart will keep. The scent of smoke, a gentle haze, lost within these lonely days. It whispers soft, a silent plea to just remain here next to me. A fragile hope, a fragile glow, a story only we will know. Half a candle left, burning slow, the only light I like to know. Half a candle left, wax pulled around, the quietest kind of company I found. Half a candle left, flickering thin, enough to make the dark feel less like giving in. Half a candle left, I let it stay lit, just a little longer, just a bit. Burning low, burning thin. Half a candle left, I'll let the last light in. Burning low, burning thin. Half a candle left, I'll let the last light in. Just a little longer, just a bit. Yeah, I'll let the last light in till the very end. Thank you. much crammed in, too much stuck. Kinda like the thoughts I keep pushed in tight so I can sleep. I press it with my knees some nights, force the wood to lose the fight. It gives an inch, then jams again, stubborn like the state I'm in. Old receipts and a phone charger, socks with one side missing, jars, a bent up spoon, a grocery list, things I meant to fix but missed. Every time I hear it scrape, I know that part of me won't wait. I tell myself I'll sort it later, then I leave it for the morning after. Drawer that won't shut, stuck halfway, holding everything I couldn't say. Drawer that won't shut, jammed and full, just like this heart, just like this pull. Drawer that won't shut, I've stopped trying. Some things just stay open, stay undying. Drawer that won't shut, and that's alright. Some things need a little air, a little light. Let it sit there, let it lean, let the mess be what it means. I don't need to make it neat, I just need the space to breathe. Could empty it, could sort it out, figure what it's all about, but I let it stay half closed, half of what's inside exposed. Nothing dramatic, nothing bad, just more than the drawer ever had room for, more than it can hold. Kinda like this heart, kind of old. Loose keys, a roll of tape, a postcard I still didn't tape, a note I wrote and never sent, a list of names and where they went. I keep one hand on the handle like I'm learning how to stand still. If I close it, something rattles. If I leave it, I can live with that. Drawer that won't shut, stuck halfway, holding everything I couldn't say. Drawer that won't shut, jammed and full, just like this heart, just like this pull. Drawer that won't shut, I've stopped trying. Some things just stay open, stay undying. Drawer that won't shut, and that's alright. Some things need a little air, a little light. Let it sit there, let it lean, let the mess be what it means. I don't need to make it neat, I just need the space to breathe. Maybe that's how people work. All these corners, all this dirt, stuff we tuck away for years, till one small push brings it near. Maybe shut isn't always best, maybe stuck is just a test of what can stay and still be mine, without getting locked inside. So I stop fighting that soft gap, stop pretending I can trap every loose end, every sound. Some things only settle down when you let them hang between what I've hidden and what's seen. Drawer that won't shut, stuck halfway, holding everything I couldn't say. Drawer that won't shut, jammed and full, just like this heart, just like this pull. Drawer that won't shut, I've stopped trying. Some things just stay open, stay undying. Drawer that won't shut, and that's alright. Some things need a little air, a little light. Let it sit there, let it lean, let the mess be what it means. I don't need to make it neat, I just need the space to breathe. Stuck halfway, stuck for now. Drawer that won't shut, I've made my peace somehow. Yeah, I've made my peace somehow. Left the umbrella open on the floor, drying slow beside the door. Don't know why I let it stay. Small reminder of a rainy day. Water pooling at its edge, slowly soaking through the ledge. Nobody trips, nobody minds. It just sits there in its own time. A quiet presence, a muted gray. Since that downpour yesterday, each rib a memory stark and clear of the sky's tears held so near. Umbrella left open, drying slow, taking up more room than it should, I know. Umbrella left open by the door, reminder of the storm before. Umbrella left open, upside down, the only shape still holding shape in this house. Umbrella left open, I'll close it soon. Just not today, just not this afternoon. It caught the worst of it that day, kept the rain a little at bay. Now it rests here, spent and used, nothing left, nothing to lose. I step around it every time, never quite make it mine to fold it up and put away. Just let it dry, just let it stay. Another day, another pass, reflecting light like clouded glass. A silent sentinel, slightly bent, a moment's pause, heaven sent. Umbrella left open, drying slow, taking up more room than it should, I know. Umbrella left open by the door, reminder of the storm before. Umbrella left open, upside down, the only shape still holding shape in this house. Umbrella left open, I'll close it soon. Just not today, just not this afternoon. Maybe it's a superstition deep inside, leaving it open, nowhere to hide from what the clouds brought. The sudden chill, a lingering echo, standing still, a small rebellion against the need, a quiet protest, bittersweet, against the urge to rush and then to let the ending truly end. Umbrella left open, drying slow, taking up more room than it should, I know. Umbrella left open by the door, reminder of the storm before. Umbrella left open, upside down, the only shape still holding shape in this house. Umbrella left open, I'll close it soon. Just not today, just not this afternoon. Trying slow by the door, umbrella left open from the storm before. Still here, a little fear, waiting, watching. Another year, or just a day, it'll go away someday soon. Under the moon, or sun's bright gleam, a fading dream of falling rain and easing pain. Umbrella still open, just a little broken, but holding on till morning's dawn, or later on when the storm is truly gone. The neighbor's cat sits on my sill, watching nothing, watching still. I talk to her like she'll reply. She just blinks and lets me try. When the kettle clicks in the kitchen, she turns one ear, keeps on listening. Tail tips slow over chipped white paint, like she's got nowhere else to wait. Every evening, same routine. She shows up like she's always been. The screen door hums, the floorboards creak. She lifts her head and barely blinks. The only visitor I keep, the only company while I sleep. Static cat upon the sill, doesn't need me, never will. But she stays a little while, something close to company, close to a smile. Static cat watching the street, something steady, something sweet. Nothing that I have to earn, just a quiet thing that don't need to return. She comes and goes on her own terms, leaves a little fur on the windowsill. I don't mind the scratch marks there, feels like proof she was really there. She doesn't care what kind of day I've had, she just curls up and stays. Doesn't ask me how I feel, just sits there calm and real. I leave the window cracked at night, just enough to let her in the light. Street sweeper passes down the block. She doesn't move, she doesn't talk. Sometimes she stares at the TV glow, at laundry piled in a chair I know. Sometimes she yawns, then closes up, like even boredom is enough. She never comes inside for long, just enough to hum her quiet song. Static cat upon the sill, doesn't need me, never will. But she stays a little while, something close to company, close to a smile. Static cat watching the street, something steady, something sweet. Nothing that I have to earn, just a quiet thing that don't need to return. She comes and goes on her own terms, leaves a little fur on the windowsill. I don't mind the scratch marks there, feels like proof she was really there. Last Tuesday the power went out, whole block gone except the fridge and me. I lit a candle by the sink, she still found the window naturally. Sat in the dark like she owned it, had high ears up, patient as could be. And for one small stupid minute, that room felt less like a place to flee. No fixin', no asking, no reasons to explain, just a warm little body in the house breathing plain. Static cat upon the sill, doesn't need me, never will. But she stays a little while, something close to company, close to a smile. Static cat watching the street, something steady, something sweet. Nothing that I have to earn, just a quiet thing that don't need to return. She comes and goes on her own terms, leaves a little fur on the windowsill. I don't mind the scratch marks there, feels like proof she was really there. On the sill, watching still. Static cat, the quietest company I feel. Great pause, cold glass. She stays, then she passes. Same cat, same night. My window cracked, a little bit of light. The record whips a little more each year. Still I play it, still I hear the wobble where the needle skips, kinda like my memory slips. Sunday morning, same routine. Dust the sleeve, wipe it clean. Set it down, make coffee strong. Let that first crackle fill the room too long. Even warped, I let it spin. Even warped, I let it Warped vinyl Sunday, wobbling slow. The only rhythm this house still knows. Warped vinyl Sunday, skips and all. Still the sweetest sound I recall. Warped vinyl Sunday, needle worn thin. Still the closest thing to where I've been. Warped vinyl Sunday, I don't mind the flaw. It's the most honest sound I ever saw. Bought it secondhand, already been left in someone's car or someone's basement. Corner bent up, jackets unfaded, handwritten price almost half paid. Still it plays the songs just fine, just a little slower than the time I've stopped trying to get it flat. Some things just are the way they're at. I like the wobble, like the wear, proof that something's still living there. Warped vinyl Sunday, wobbling slow. The only rhythm this house still knows. Warped vinyl Sunday, skips and all. Still the sweetest sound I recall. Warped vinyl Sunday, needle worn thin. Still the closest thing to where I've been. Warped vinyl Sunday, I don't mind the flaw. It's the most honest sound I ever saw. I know the crack before it comes. I know the spot, I know the hum. I know the way it drifts a beat, like my old truck on a cracked up street. And maybe that's why I keep it near. A little bent, a little clear. Not fixed, not new, not made to last. Just something mine from the past. Warped vinyl Sunday, wobbling slow. The only rhythm this house still knows. Warped vinyl Sunday, skips and all. Still the sweetest sound I recall. Warped vinyl Sunday, needle worn thin. Still the closest thing to where I've been. Warped vinyl Sunday, I don't mind the flaw. It's the most honest sound I ever saw. Wobbling slow, skipping still. Warped vinyl Sunday, playing on, playing until. The router blinks a lonely blue. Half past midnight, me and you used to text until it's late. Now I watch the light and wait. Nothing comes, no message glows, just the blinking steady slow. I don't check my phone as much, just watch the light, just watch the hush. Blinking router light, steady and blue. The only thing awake with me and you. Blinking router light, 2:30. Nothing waiting, nothing new. Blinking router light, quiet and small. The only thing still up at all. Blinking router light, I leave it on. Company until the dawn. Used to fall asleep mid-text, phone still lighting up the wall. Now the only light I get is the router blinking, that's all. I don't mind the quiet now, learn to let the silence be. Just the router's steady glow, the only company I need. Blinking router light, steady and blue. The only thing awake with me and you. Blinking router light, 2:30. Nothing waiting, nothing new. Blinking router light, quiet and small. The only thing still up keys by the bowl, shoes by the door. One empty hook I keep ignoring. Every time I pass the hall, I catch that gap, I catch it all. A sleeve-shaped space, a little dent, like something left and never sent. I stop for half a second and keep walking past it again. Morning coffee, late night mail, same front hall, same little tail. The shape of something used to hang, now just a hook, now just a blank. Coat hook goes along the wall, one's still empty, one's still small. Coat hook ghost, I leave it bare, not ready to hang something there. Coat hook ghost, I pass it slow, like if I look too long I'll know. Coat hook ghost, quiet and plain, holding nothing but the empty space. Coat hook ghost, I walk on by, not quite ready to say goodbye. Coat hook ghost, still in view, 3 in use and 1 has 2. Thought about taking the hook down, thought about turning it around, but it sits there, screw marks and all, a tiny scar in the hallway wall. I could patch it, paint it white, make the whole thing look alright, but that would mean I touched the place, and I'm not there yet with that space. Maybe one day I'll hang something new, a work coat, a bag, some laundry too. Maybe one day I won't flinch at the little gap, at the little inch. For now the hook stays empty, bare, a quiet note of someone there, not gone, not fixed, just hanging on. A small thing left when big things are gone. Coat hook ghost along the wall, one's still empty, one's still small. Coat hook ghost, I leave it bare, not ready to hang something there. Coat hook ghost, I pass it slow, like if I look too long I'll know. Coat hook ghost, quiet and plain, holding nothing but the empty space. Coat hook ghost, I walk on by, not quite ready to say goodbye. Coat hook ghost, still in view, 3 in use and 1 has 2. Empty still, empty bare. Coat hook ghosts holding on to air. Morning comes, the hall stays still, one hook waits and always will. Empty still, empty bare. My screen's been cracked since March, still works. Spider web across the words, kinda fits the way I feel. Cracked but somehow holding still. Every message comes in fine, just a little broken on the line. I could fix it, could replace, but I kinda like the crack, the trace. I wipe it on my hoodie sleeve, at the stoplight half asleep. Thumbprints, dust, and that one chip, bottom corner by my grip. It lights up when you call my name, same old buzz, same low grade strain. I keep meaning to take it in, then I watch the whole thing blink. Cracked phone screen, feeling spread out thin, still it works, still it lets things in. Cracked phone screen, feelings, web of lines, still can read between the signs. Cracked phone screen, feelings, worn and true, still connects me to you. Cracked phone screen, feelings, I don't mind, broken things can still be kind. that fixing it back somehow feels a little more like me. Broken but still able to see. Every text still comes in clear, even through the fractures here. Guess that's true of most of us. Cracked but somehow good enough. Little lines run through the glass, like a map of what got past. Old receipts and subway scans, coffee rings and shaking hands. You can tell what matters most by the spots that didn't hold. And what stays when things get rough usually means it's enough. Cracked phone screen feeling spread out, then still it works. Still it lets things in. Cracked phone screen feelings, web of lines, still can read between the signs. Cracked phone screen feelings, worn and true, still connects me to you. Cracked phone screen feelings, I don't mind. Broken things can still be kind. Sometimes at the end of the day, the whole thing blooms in blue and gray. I turn the brightness way down low, so the damage doesn't show. But there you are in that small glow. One more thing that I know. If it glitches, if it lags, if the top half freezes, drags, I'll still answer when it rings. Still be here for ordinary things. Voicemails, photos, half-finished plans, a grocery list, a call I can. A screen can crack and not give out. Same with me if we're honest about all the little breaks we hide. Still alive on the other side. Cracked phone screen feeling spread out, then still it works. Still it lets things in. Cracked phone screen feelings, web of lines, still can read between the signs. Cracked phone screen feelings, worn and true, still connects me to you. Cracked phone screen feelings, I don't mind. Broken things can still be kind. I don't need perfect to mean it, don't need new to call it clean. Some things only learn to listen after they've been hit and seen. So if the glass stays split up, if the corners keep on fraying, I can live with the rough edges, I can hear what they're saying. Cracked phone screen feeling spread out, then still it works. Still it lets things in. Cracked phone screen feelings, web of lines, still can read between the signs. Cracked phone screen feelings, worn and true, still connects me to you. Cracked phone screen feelings, I don't mind. Broken things can still be kind. Cracked but working, cracked but true. Cracked phone screen feelings, still connecting me to you. Still connecting me to you. One sock always disappears into some drawer, into some year. I stopped looking, stopped the search, kept the leftover, kept the hurt. Every load of laundry, one goes missing. Nothing dramatic, nothing worth listing, just a quiet kind of loss, a tiny everyday kind of cost. Left sock philosophy, one alone, learning how to be its own. Left sock philosophy, impaired but fine, still keeps warm, still does its time. Left sock philosophy, drawer half full of things that lost their other half, their pull. Left sock philosophy, and that's alright. Some things just don't come back at night. Keep the lonely ones anyway, fold them soft, let them stay. Maybe the pair will turn up yet, maybe not, but I don't forget. There's a kind of peace in just one sock, learning learning how to tell the time, tell the clock of loss that doesn't ask for much. Just a little empty, just a little touch. I check the basket by the machine, lint in the seal, coins in between, a cuff with no match, a heel worn thin, still here, still clean, still pulled back in. Same blue stripe, same faded band, one little shape I can still understand. Left sock philosophy, one alone, learning how to be its own. Left sock philosophy, impaired but fine, still keeps warm, still does its time. Left sock philosophy, drawer half full of things that lost their other half, their pull. Left sock philosophy, and that's alright. Some things just don't come back at night. Maybe the room takes what it wants, hides it where the dryer hum still counts. Maybe that's all a house can do, keep a record of the lost and blue. So I leave the drawer a little cracked, like a door for the missing to come back. And if they don't, I let it be. One sock, one life, one ordinary me. Left sock philosophy, one alone, learning how to be its own. Left sock philosophy, impaired but fine, still keeps warm, still does its time. Left sock philosophy, drawer half full of things that lost their other half, their pull. Left sock philosophy, and that's alright. Some things just don't come back at night. One alone, still keeps warm. Left sock philosophy, getting used to on my own. Getting used to on my own. Your toothbrush still is in the cup. 3 months now, I don't pick it up. Not because I'm holding on, just easier to leave it there till dawn. Bristles worn, a little dry, standing next to mine, standing by. Small and plain, it doesn't ask for anything, it just holds its place. The cap's been lost since late July. The mug still has that chip blue stripe. I rinse the sink, I shut the door, then see it waiting there some more. Like you left in a rush for a train and forgot one small cheap thing behind. I tell myself it's nothing much, still I don't move it when I brush. I could toss it in the trash, wash the cup and be done at last. But my hand just hangs there slow, like it knows what I already know. Toothbrush still in the cup next to mine, small and quiet, out of time. Toothbrush still in the cup, I don't mind leaving something small behind. Toothbrush still in the cup, plain and true, the last small trace I have of you. Toothbrush still in the cup, I'll move it soon, just not today, just not this afternoon. Toothbrush still in the cup by the tap, nothing dramatic, just a fact. Toothbrush still in the cup where it stays, by the soap in the dish rack's haze. Toothbrush still in the cup, still there, like a note I never read anywhere. Toothbrush still in the cup, I know one of these days I'll let it go. I brush my teeth and see it there every morning, standing there next to mine, like nothing changed, like the whole thing wasn't rearranged. Maybe I'll throw it out one day, maybe I'll let the small thing fade. For now it stays, for now it's fine. A quiet plastic leftover sign. I wipe the mirror, steal a glance at that little extra space it has. The water drips, the cabinet shuts, and the room goes back to just us. Or whatever's left when one moves out, and the shelves still know their shape somehow. Your mug's gone missing, your coat too, but this one thing keeps coming through. It's dumb, I know, to notice this, a bent old handle frayed at the tip. Still it marks the mornings I had to learn the room without your side. It doesn't hurt the way it did, it just stays put like it was left. And I don't make a speech about the stuff I haven't sorted out. Toothbrush still in the cup next to mine, small and quiet, out of time. Toothbrush still in the cup, I don't mind leaving something small behind. Toothbrush still in the cup, plain and true, the last small trace I have of you. Toothbrush still in the cup, I'll move it soon, just not today, just not this afternoon. Toothbrush still in the cup by the tap, nothing dramatic, just a fact. Toothbrush still in the cup where it stays, by the soap and the dish rack's haze. Toothbrush still in the cup, still there, like a note I never read anywhere. Toothbrush still in the cup, I know, one of these days I'll let it go. One night I'll clean the whole damn shelf, throw out the coupons, old receipts, all of it myself. Maybe I'll laugh when the cup is bare, maybe I'll stand there and not care. But this tiny plastic thing has a way of saying everything. About the miles, about the mess, about the parts I don't address. So if it waits another week, takes up space beside the sink, I can live with that, I guess. I can live with less and less. Toothbrush still in the cup next to mine, small and quiet, out of time. Toothbrush still in the cup, I don't mind leaving something small behind. Toothbrush still in the cup, plain and true, the last small trace I have of you. Toothbrush still in the cup, I'll move it soon, just not today, just not this afternoon. Toothbrush still in the cup by the tap, nothing dramatic, just a fact. Toothbrush still in the cup where it stays, by the soap and the dish rack's haze. Toothbrush still in the cup, still there, like a note I never read anywhere. Toothbrush still in the cup, I know, one of these days I'll let it go. Still in the cup, still by mine. Toothbrush in the cup, taking its own time. Still in the cup, still in the light. One small thing left that I leave tonight.
Found the old monitor in a box, used for nothing, used to talk. Static hush from an empty room, sounds like company in the gloom. Plugged it in without a thought, just to hear the static caught between two rooms that used to hum with something more than the sound it's become. Nobody's crying on the other end, nobody's calling out my name, just a frequency I can't quite mend, a hush that stays the same. Static baby monitor hushing low, the only voice this quiet house still knows. Static baby monitor letting go of rooms that used to overflow. Static baby monitor plugged in still, keeping empty spaces filled. Static baby monitor soft and gray, company in its own small way. I don't remember why I kept it near, maybe just to have something to hear, maybe just to fill the empty air
with static instead of the quiet there. It hums the same each single night. Not quite wrong, not quite right, just a leftover, just a sound that still finds its way around. Nobody's crying on the other end, nobody's calling out my name, just a frequency I can't quite mend, a hush that stays the same. Static baby monitor hushing low, the only voice this quiet house still knows. Static baby monitor letting go of rooms that used to overflow. Static baby monitor plugged in still, keeping empty spaces filled. Static baby monitor soft and gray, company in its own small way. Maybe I'll unplug it soon, maybe not this afternoon. Maybe some sounds just need to stay a little longer, a little way, a little longer, a little way. Static baby monitor hushing slow, teaching me the things I didn't know. Static baby monitor letting be rooms that used to hold more than me. Static baby monitor soft and true, the quietest company I move into. Static baby monitor, I'll keep it near, a little static, a little less fear. Hushing low, hushing on. Static baby monitor playing till dawn. The faucet drips at 3 a.m., steady as a metronome. I've stopped trying to fix the leak, it's the only sound that lets me sleep. Some nights I lie and count along, match my breathing to the drip. Something steady, something wrong, that somehow helps the silence slip. Faucet that never fully stops, counting time in tiny drops. Faucet that never fully stops, keeping rhythm when the quiet flops. Called a plumber, cancelled twice. Something in me kinda likes the imperfection, likes the sound of something small still going round. Faucet that never fully stops, counting time in tiny drops. Faucet that never fully stops, keeping rhythm when the quiet flops. Maybe some things aren't meant to be fixed. Maybe leaking has its own kind of grace. Maybe I'll let the drops just exist, filling up this quiet space. Faucet that never fully stops, still counting out its tiny drops. Faucet that never fully stops, and somehow neither do I. Somehow neither do I. Drip by drip, helping me sleep. Half melted ice tray on the counter, lifted out, I don't know why. Water pooling slow around it, and in the light from the sink nearby. Meant to put it back an hour ago, got pulled off by a text and I let it go. Now it's somewhere in between, not quite fixed, not quite clean. Funny how a little thing like this can take up more room than you'd think. Funny how I keep missing in the way the small stuff starts to sink. Half melted ice tray going slow, neither here nor there I know. Half melted ice tray on the ledge, hanging right over the edge. Half melted ice tray, water spreads like the extra words I leave unsaid. Half melted ice tray caught between the frozen and the in-between. I could pick it up or freeze it whole, put it back where it used to go. Act like nothing slipped my hands, act like I still got a plan. But I let it sit and watch it change. Little cubes giving way to gray. Not quite one thing, not the other, just a slow break, one drop after another. I keep meaning to reset, restart, but the day keeps running through my card, and the tray just stays there plain in view, like it knows what I won't do. Funny how a little thing like this can take up more room than you'd think. Funny how I keep missing the way the small stuff starts to sink. Half melted ice tray going slow, neither here nor there I know. Half melted ice tray on the ledge, hanging right over the edge. Half melted ice tray, water spreads like the extra words I leave unsaid. Half melted ice tray caught between the frozen and the in-between. Maybe I don't need to choose, keep it, lose it, win or lose. Maybe this middle is a place, not a failure, just a phase. No clean line, no hard stop, just the drip, just the drop. Maybe mess can still be mine, something held between the lines. Half melted ice tray almost gone, water sliding soft across the dawn. Half melted ice tray, and I can stay watching it shift, watching it change. Half melted ice tray caught between the frozen and the in-between. Half melted ice tray, letting be the parts of me still coming clean. Melting slow, melting still. Half melted ice tray on the windowsill.